All of our businesses start with our clients, and this IFTA software starts the same way. It's going to do a lot more than just help you tabulate miles traveled and fuel purchased by state. This page in particular is also going to help you keep track of all your clients. There's a lot to do on this page, so let's dig right in. The first thing you should know is that you can see everything at once. You just have to click Expand All. Now, as you can see, I don't have a lot of information for this guy. I'm just putting him into the system for the first time today. And I'm going to click Expand All again to condense the view, and we'll go through each section one at a time. First, let's look at his company information. The first thing I want to do is change this nickname to an account number. Now, my old system used account numbers, and I've already got those memorized for my customers, so that's going to help me find this guy when I need him. And remember, the drop-down menu from the dashboard where I find my clients is sorted alphabetically by nickname. So this is a really important piece of information. Next, I'm going to correct the spelling here on his business name because I made a typo when I put it in the first time. And then I'm going to add in the office phone number. When I'm sure everything is right, I'm just going to click Save. It's going to recondense the view, and we can move on to the next thing, which is contacts. Now, this guy does have a name. You wouldn't know it from looking at this, but he is in fact a real person. And with this company, sometimes I need to know how to call more than one person. And this system is going to help me manage that. So I can add as many contacts for a single client as I need. So let's get started by putting his name in here. We're going to click Add New. And the first thing it wants to know is what kind of person am I putting in here? Is it the owner? Is it the officer? Is it an admin? Is this an emergency contact? Who am I putting in here? And I'm going to start with the owner. Now, his name is Andrew. And I don't really need his birthday or his social security number, but I do want his email address. So I'm going to paste that in here. And I do want his cell phone number. Don't really need a driver's license or any of this other stuff, but I am going to put a comment in here. This guy, he only likes me to call him if it's about a tax payment. Otherwise, he wants everything done by email. So now I know who this person is and 2 ways to reach them and what their preference is. And I'm going to click Save. Now, I could add my regular contact person in here again just by clicking Add New and going through the same process, but I want to keep this video short, so we're going to move on to address. Again, this guy does have a physical location, but you wouldn't know it from looking at this, so we're going to click Add New, and the first thing it wants to know is what kind of address am I putting in. And these guys, they tend to have more than one address. So again, you can put in as many different addresses as you need, and you just click Save when you're done, and that's it. Next is Notes. Now, this is my favorite section. Every time I talk to a customer, I put in a note. Did they promise me something? Did I promise them something? Do I need help knowing how to pronounce their name? I could spell it in here phonetically. It's come in handy for me more than I can say, let me tell you. And these notes are going to stack up over time, and they're always available as a reference. So feel free to add notes in about your customer and whatever else you might need. Next is the legal and DOT information. Now, if this company had a DBA, this is where I would put it in, and this is where I store their EIN number and their base state and the type of corporation they are. And I'm actually going to correct this from sole proprietor to corporation. If I had the articles of incorporation, I would check this box and put in a date, and I would also enter the state that they were incorporated in. So as soon as I'm comfortable with it, I'm going to save. Finally, Other. This is where you would close an account. So if they went out of business or something like that, you can enter in a closed date here, and that will keep things organized. And that's it. Again, you can enter as many different points of contact or addresses or notes as you need because each client is different and has different needs. And that's your company profile page. Thanks for watching.